introduce myself. My name is Isaiah Noble. Many of y'all have known me as Precipitation, as a dancer for years. More recently, y'all have known me as Traveling Saint, spiritual activist. We're going to be covering a few things. Y'all just take a walk with me. Cover these things real quick. A lot of you know about Tesla. Many of you don't know about Tesla. Tesla was a scientist back in the day. He, what was it, around 1910? Come on. Around 1910 and that 1920s, he was developing technology. Come on, you just walk beside me. Come on.
Got this.
You just walk sideways. Just walk sideways like a crab.
I got this.
And Tesla, he developed a lot of technology that was way before his time. They had the wireless energy transmission. They had the car using the ambient electricity from the air, and many things as far as the energy development goes. Of course, his funding was taken away by J.P. Morgan. Many of you know that. Many of you don't know that. I'm saying that to say that there's a new scientist now. You keep making me look back. Come on now, crab. Get in front of me.
I'm trying to keep you in a good view.
Yeah, you good. Just stay in front of me. There's a new scientist. His name is Dr. Keshe. He's Iranian. Many of you have known about the Iranian dispute over the nuclear program. The truth about the nuclear program is this. Keshe has been working with Iran, developing this technology for a few years now. He's been in the field for over 40 years. His father was an X-ray engineer, so he got into that field very early in his life, and now he's developed what they call the plasma technology. Previously, before just recently, a few days ago, all of the technology was nuclear. It used americium, a nuclear radioactive element. That's why these UFOs you see floating in the air, they're highly illegal. Many people don't know that. If they were to actually land, they would be in very much trouble. And just recently, he's circumvented that whole nuclear aspect, and now they have a non-nuclear reactor. You guys are going to see that here pretty soon. There's a YouTube video. If you guys feel free, I'll share that in the link to this video to watch that. So that's the dispute. That's the truth of the dispute behind the Iran dispute and the war there. Syria. Let's get into that. Syria, you're gonna have to put things together. Syria has one of the largest reserves of natural gas in the world under their soil. Put two and two together, you can understand why all that happens with what we have going on now. None of that is a real situation. Some of it has been seeded and has caused real situations. Iran is Syria's big brother. Syria also has a spaceship program. If we strike Syria, spaceships will be used. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. You see Great Britain, they just turned their back on it. So you can understand the truth of the situation. I don't know why Obama's trying to pursue it. A lot of you guys are saying Obama is a negative entity. We're going to leave that alone for right now. Let's get down to business. That was a little background, letting you guys know that we're at the brink of a situation here, what they're calling the event. And there's a lot of things that are going to change. That's why I covered Tesla. That's why I covered Keshe. A lot of things are going to change really quickly. I'll let you guys put all that together. We'll cover more of that later. I'm going to need you guys who are ringleaders and who are so-called leaders of the activism movements and of the educational movements. I'm going to need you guys to tune in here because there's many things that we have to do in a very short amount of time, and we can do it. It's going to take tactical precision. We know what needs to happen. We all know what needs to happen. And there's really only one way we can do it from here on forth. I know world peace is a good idea. That's a good idea in theory and all that. Go ahead and go over that way. but we have to start acting. We have to start putting things together, and I'm gonna need all of you. I'm gonna need all of you who think you understand. I respect all of you. I'm joking. We need to begin to organize every front of activism and spirituality under one common goal of working together to bridge what it is that we think we want and what it is that we need to do. By saying that, I mean we need one foundation under which we can create direction. And I bring you spontaneous evolution. This is my gift to you. The camera's not messed up, is it? You can see everything on the bottom of the screen and everything. Okay. I bring you spontaneous evolution, and what this is I'm giving this to you, and we really need to cipher. We need to bring all the great minds together. I'm not going to call all of you out. I know all of you. I know all of you. I've been here for a while. I know I've been watching you all for a while, and so I add my own value to this current. Pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to come together. So I need all of you who are affluent in the comprehension of understanding what it is that we need to do, and we need to come together and create action. We need to create a statement. We need to let the world know we mean business. That's what this is. This symbol here is an alchemical symbol for those of you who are in the know, all of you esotericists. Many of you can read this and understand triangle, delta, change. This is a candle flame in the middle. Of course, I use the Vesica Pisces. I use the Vesica right there. The illuminated ones, they turn it sideways inside of there, denoting the eye. Shouts out to the 93s out there. Candle flame is as hot as a star. Can you imagine that? That's a pretty interesting thing to imagine. A candle as hot as a star, but that's us. We are the individual celestial entities. We are the individual consciousness brought into this human form. For the layman out there, we're pretty affluent. We're pretty good beings. We're capable of doing a lot of things, and we need to put the pedal to the metal here and stand up. We have children who need us. We have families who need us. They have us. You guys, I don't need you to go into the situation of where we actually are right now in this whole system, in this matrix. We don't need to go into that. You guys should know about that by now. If you don't, then you'll learn. We need to begin the initiation of something greater, and we don't just need to talk about it. And I'm really talking to you guys who have the time, who've been putting in the time to educating people on what this is and where we are and what we need to do. And I need to get with you. We need to get with you all. And I have products for you all. I'm going to send you all this. And I'm hoping that, and I say that we've made this. We've manifested. For those of you who know about the manifestational process, what Abraham says, collectively manifested, co-created this symbol. It's a universal symbol that can be used by anybody, and all we're standing for is being together. We're anti everything else. If it's not togetherness, then we're against it, pretty much. And in saying that, it's about time that we actually begin to, you don't need to be behind me. It's about time that we actually begin to put two and two together, and I'm going to need some of you to reach out to me, and I'm going to reach out to you. I'm adding value to the current of what we already have going. That's all I'm doing here, and hopefully we can utilize this and create something and let people see that we are coming together. People need to see that we're coming together, and that's what spontaneous evolution is. We need to let everybody know that something is actually happening on a large scale. We need to get people from organizations and everything hip to this whole motion of everything. and we need to get everybody coming together who has something to add, and who have things to say, and who have people listening to them. And those are the ones that I'm talking to right now. The Arcturus Bras and the Michael Monks of Avatar Energy Mastery. This is my beautiful nephew here. I do a lot for the development. I think of our future. Say hi. This is Nathan. And we have to begin to actually put some of this stuff down, these disagreements, and we have to show people that we are beyond our disagreements, that we are coming together. And that's what spontaneous evolution is. We are evolving. What does evolution mean to you? And in saying that, I'm going to leave you with that.